Good evening, everyone. How is everyone doing this evening? Oh my goodness. Guys, this is the second show that we are doing. I am so excited. As always, we are going to be kicking off this evening's program with a question from one of my followers. Yes. So before we get to the callers, we will be doing a couple of readings. The first one is from Kristen in Maine. And she asked, will my relationship find healing? So let's see. I love when they shuffle like that. Oh my goodness. So Kristen, the answer is yes. However, I do feel as though it's going to take some time for sure. Reason being is the first card was the Ten of Swords. Past hurts and past betrayals are definitely playing a part in things. The first card, the Ten of Swords, like I said, can refer to disappointments, betrayals. Remember, the sword suit does also refer to conflict. So conflict, drama, things of that nature. Thankfully, because it is a 10, it does refer to a situation coming full circle and stability coming from that outcome specifically. Reason why I say that is because your second card was the Knight of Pentacles. That's going to talk about movement and progress towards stability. The third card was the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is all about patterns. Patterns, cycles, things happening over and over. It's going to be up to the two of you to get on the same page and stop fighting about the same things. Yeah, really. The fourth card is going to be the Lovers. The Lovers card is going to refer to like synergy, harmony. Fantastic and a card to receive, and especially in the context of a love reading. But then also your final card was the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is going to refer to putting a plan together. And really, that's what the two of you need to do. You know, not start from scratch, but definitely create a plan, especially one in regards to reconnecting. Okay. Guys, I think it's about time we take a caller. Okay. Who do we have? Lisa. Lisa, welcome. My name is Chambers. How are you doing this evening?
Hello, good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. What would you like to read
Good.
on?
Um, I want to see if I'm going to find a soulmate.
Okay.
Happy New Moon.
Happy New Moon. And it's in Aquarius too. Yes. It's the 111 portal. Mm-hmm. So overall, you are getting a yes. So it is going to be a situation where love finds you. You do not find love. Does that make sense?
I guess.
What I mean by that is instead of you going out and looking for a partner, that partner is instead going to find you.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, the
You
first
know
card
in
was
how
the Eight of
long?
Pentacles, which refers to things coming to fruition. That's an excellent card to receive. Reason being is because it's all about things coming to fruition, things manifesting, things happening. Second card was the Seven of Swords. That card thankfully fell reversed, so you're no longer going to be self-sabotaging. Instead, you're going to be embracing those opportunities where love can be. And then the third card, this one got me really excited. It was the Nine of Pentacles, and that refers to the start of long-term stability. So it's definitely going to be a long-term connection. It's not going to be like poof, gone, over.
Wow.
Yeah.
That
So you definitely
that
have some
sounds
fantastic
great.
things ahead.
Wow. Do you know approximately like within how long?
I would say 6 months to a year.
Okay, great. And I don't know the person, do I?
No, you do not. This is a completely new
Okay.
person.
Wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. You have a wonderful evening, and thank you for
You
calling in.
too.
I do appreciate it.
I
Thank you.
appreciate I appreciate it too. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
No problem. Bye-bye. Guys, that was awesome. Another reading knocked out of the park. Oh my goodness. Why don't we do another question from one of my followers? Okay. This one is going to be anonymous. It says, or they ask, do the next 3 months look positive for me? Okay, so the overall answer is an overwhelming yes, which is a great news, of course. The first card was the Four of Wands, which is going to refer to stability and foundation. Definitely do not overthink things or overdo things. Reason why I say this, because your second card was the Nine of Cups. Sometimes that can refer to overthinking things, especially with the cups being the emotion suit. The third card was the Two of Wands. That has to do with making a plan or putting a plan together. The fourth card was the Nine of Cups. That can refer to a little bit of confusion or chaos. Definitely see it more as chaos. In fact, I'll pull an extra card. The extra card was the World. That refers to opportunities coming about. So you definitely have some fantastic things coming up down the line. It's just a matter of those situations coming to light. Your last card was all about illumination. So, like I said before, definitely going to be a situation where you have some fantastic things coming up for you. Okay. Next, we are going to read for Jeannie, and she is in Brooklyn. Oh my gosh. Hi, Jeannie. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for asking. How was your New Year's?
Thank you. I'm sorry, what?
How was your New Year's?
Oh, it was very peaceful. I brought in the New Year's peaceful.
Oh, how nice. Oh my gosh, what a fantastic way to bring the New Year's in. That's the way to do
Yes.
it. Peaceful, yes. Love, what are we reading on tonight?
Love life.
The what?
My love life.
Your love life. Oh, okay. Are you currently single or are you taken?
Single.
Okay. I do see an unexpected opportunity for love. For some reason, I want to say that it's somebody that you know. Would that
Okay.
make sense? Yeah, Jeannie, it's going to be somebody that you know. The reason why I say that is because your first card was the Ace of Wands. And I love anytime aces drop in a reading, only because they refer to unexpected happenings. Depending upon the suit, that's what kind of unexpected happening is about to unfold. So, for instance, with the Wand suit, it talks about unexpected opportunities. With the Cup suit, that's going to be unexpected blessings. So they're awesome cards to receive, regardless as to whatever suit they are from. That was your first card. The second card was the Hermit. That's going to refer to finding light at the end of the tunnel. So that is another wonderful card to receive. It's also a card about transformation or change. So just how you're single now, you won't be for long. Okay, third card was the Four of Wands. That card refers to foundation, stability. It also can be a card that refers to home. That's why I said I feel as though it's going to be someone who's close to home instead of someone who is new because of that card. Does that make sense so far, Jeannie?
Yes.
Awesome. The Queen of Pentacles was your fourth card. That is going to be all about a gain. Yes, it's definitely going to be somebody who brings stability to your life, somebody who makes you feel grounded and balanced. The final card was Death. Now, I realize with that card, I will say the name of the card and people automatically gasp because they're like, oh, Death. Like, oh my gosh. No, it's actually one of the more beautiful cards in the tarot deck. And the reason why is because it refers to a rebirth, the ending of one chapter and the beautiful beginning of a new one. So that's really important to sort of take sight of and really realize that's something you want to embrace. I did go ahead and pull a couple extra cards for you. And the first one was the Knight of Wands. Now, the wand suit does correspond to passion. So it's definitely going to be a fiery connection. Your next card was the Three of Cups. I feel as though your first date will be at either a restaurant or a bar. And then your last card was the Queen of Swords. That's going to refer to being logical. Essentially, do not let the past experiences define both the present as well as the future.
Okay. That sounds great.
Right? Oh my gosh, like I said, definitely have that special someone coming up. It's just a matter of them running, you guys basically running into each other according to divine timing.
Okay, that's funny because you said someone I already know, which
Yes.
kind of in a situation like that now.
Are you really? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yes. So there's your confirmation for sure.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then don't forget, now we are out of Mercury retrograde that ended on January 1st. So it'll be a lot easier to communicate. A lot easier to communicate. So look forward to that. I think
Thank
things, well, I'm
you.
gonna pull a couple extra, no problem, Jeannie. If you don't mind, I'll pull a couple extra cards for you, just to see if we can
Oh,
get a
of course.
little bit more in regards to timing. The first one was my favorite, the Queen of Wands. I actually have this card tattooed on my hand. It is an epic card. It refers to a woman who has not only gone through a lot, but also continuously had bricks thrown at her. She turns around and she uses those bricks to build her foundation. So that's epically important. It's also a card about resiliency, strength, another card about that passion and that creativity, but it's also about fortitude. So marching on. The next card was the Nine of Pentacles. That's going to refer to the start of long-term stability. So again, a connection that has that long-term potential. And then that final card was the Eight of Cups. That's going to refer to letting go of anything that is no longer serving you, including experiences or people.
That's amazing. That
Oh,
everything is
thank you,
like
love.
right on place. Like it's perfect. It's
Thank you,
really
Jeannie. I do
confirmation
appreciate
of
you.
what I already had thoughts of.
I'm glad. I'm glad I was able to give you that confirmation. That's really important. Sometimes we need that from spirit just to know that number one, we're moving in the right direction. And especially with any situation that's new, that's always another good time to get that confirmation from spirit because you don't want to be number one, wasting your time or like spinning your wheels like you're on a hamster. You don't want to do that. So just at least having that confirmation that you're moving not just in the right direction but also with the right person. So that's a added bonus for sure.
Definitely.
Yes, Jeannie, I wish you much luck. Please feel free to follow me on Facebook. My page is Tarot Readings by Jean Rose. I would love to be able to read for you again.
Yes, I would love that as well. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you, Jeannie. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful night. Do you have any plans for
Thank
this
you.
weekend? Oh, no problem. Do you have any plans for this weekend?
I actually was supposed to go to a basketball game, but it got rescheduled. So yeah, I don't.
Oh,
Everything is
didn't
up in the
really
air right
see.
now.
Oh my gosh. Well, maybe take the weekend for self-care. That would be good.
Yes, that would be good.
And
By the way, your
yes.
energy is amazing. I'm an energy person. You are amazing.
Oh, thank you, love. I truly appreciate you. Thank
Thank you. I
you.
appreciate you.
Oh, no problem. It was my pleasure.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too. Bye, Jeannie.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that was amazing, guys. We have one more question from one of my followers. I'm just going to pick these cards up. Did you guys know that tarot decks actually get tired? Yes, that's why when I do the show or I go live, I use a multitude of decks so I can easily just switch out if a deck gets tired. Yeah. Okay, so the first one is, or last one, excuse me, is Lori, and she is from Winchester, Virginia. She would like to know, will things work out okay for my daughter? Let's see. Okay, Lori. I definitely see the stress that it's been causing you because your third card was the Nine of Swords. And that card is all about mental anguish. It's about mental anguish. It's about stress. It's also about worry, fear, doubt. The imagery is a bit stark, but I'm going to show you just because I want you to get an understanding for the card. It's that insomnia, that's up all night, that tossing, that turning, that restlessness. That's what that card symbolizes. With it falling in the middle, it kind of aligns to that old saying, the truth lies somewhere in the middle. So that's the crux of where you are right now. That's the base. The very first card of the reading was the Queen of Swords. You definitely want to stick to the more logical side of things rather than the conflict or the drama. That's something you want to stay away from, especially with your second card being the King of Cups. That card is going to be all about kind of that manipulation. Do not let her manipulate you, especially with her words. Be mindful of what she says and making sure she follows it through with action. That's going to be of the utmost importance. The fourth card was the Sun, so that is some good news. I always like to describe the Sun as a power card. It's kind of like the Ten of Cups on steroids. It really is. And the reason being is because it refers to contentment, joy, happiness, a situation coming full circle, or coming to fruition. It also refers to a hardcore success. So many wonderful things. And then your final card was the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is going to refer to movement and progress towards opportunities. That is going to be key. And the reason why I say that, and I'm going to pull one more card. That extra card was the Hermit, and that's going to refer to light at the end of the tunnel. It is going to take some time for things to work out. She is going to have to go through some things, unfortunately face the consequences of things that she's done or been doing, and that's going to be important. And then that harmony will come back into play. Okay, guys, thank you all so much for submitting those questions. I truly appreciate that. Next week, of course, I will be asking for more. You guys can follow me, and especially if you like my style of reading, and you would like to schedule a private session, I do offer tarot readings as well as evidential mediumship. Evidential mediumship is a little bit more than just mediumship. It goes into the details of that person, what they look like, what they were like, what their personality was like, if they had a distinct laugh. It's very, very detailed. They're beautiful sessions, beautiful sessions. Usually my busiest time of year for them is around the thinning of the veil, which is in late October. Yes, but I do them year round, right? Spirit is always with us, not just in October. So you can, like I said, contact me and book a private session. Absolutely. I do also offer oracle card readings as well, including past life readings. Yes, I'm kind of Gina all trades, master of all. Right? We're not a Jack, so we're not master of none. We're a Jean, so we're master of all. Right? Guys, I want to thank you all so much for joining me this evening. I had an absolute blast, especially with the live callers. You know, it is such a blessing to be able to do this show. I can't tell you what it means to me to be reading in a different arena. It really does mean the world to me. And to be able to connect with my clients, my followers, and then also new people as well. It's just been such a blessing. It really has. So I really hope that you guys take a chance on me, contact me. Definitely let's set something up. I have some wonderful specials for January. In fact, let's go over them now. My first one is 45 minutes of mediumship, and that is on sale for only $100. That is a steal because normally I do not even offer a 45-minute session. Usually it's either 30 minutes or 60. So the fact that I'm offering a 45-minute session, definitely jump on it. And the fact that it's the price of the 30-minute session, all the more reason to jump at that opportunity. My other January special is going to be a 10-minute reading, and that is just for $15. So definitely, if you would like to get your feet wet with me, try a reading out. That's a wonderful place to start. It is, because you're not committing to a larger reading. and it's just enough to get your feet wet, and it's a really enjoyable experience. The 10-minute reading is a fantastic reading. It is also a client favorite. It is. Another one of my client favorites is the Friday the 13th special. That one is also very popular. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Friday the 13th, the next one that we have one of those, because I'll be dropping that special. I do try to drop specials on a monthly basis. Reason being is I want to keep myself accessible to people. I realize that tarot readings are a bit of a luxury, and especially with today's economy, things can be a little bit difficult to swing. So that's why I offer the specials. My last special is going to be on finding out what your theme for 2024 is. And that reading is just $24. Normally, that would be a $45 reading. So, guys, definitely snatch those specials up. They are at some great sale prices. Definitely book them now. Okay. Right now, I am actually booking for March. Yes, end of March, beginning of April. But I do keep a few spots open for emergencies as well as specials. So I do have little clusters here and there where I'll have some open slots where I can just kind of throw people in. So I do, like I said, try to keep myself accessible to people. That was my number one thing. I always say that the day I'm not accessible is the day I walk away, but also the day that I don't get enamored with spirit and get excited when I do my readings and when people confirm the messages that spirit is giving, that's the day I retire as well. Because I love being so emotionally involved in my readings. I really do. They bring something private and special to the table that I think is not always seen and offered, which is kind of sad to me because readings are so private and so intimate. They should be a shared experience, and they're one to give insight, peace, as well as healing. So they're definitely worth it. They are. I realize they're a luxury, but they can bring healing. So they're definitely worth it, as I said. Guys, don't forget, like I said before, you can follow me at Tarot Readings by Jean Rose. That is a Facebook page. Feel free to follow me there. Shoot me a message. We can discuss your needs for a reading or whatever concerns you have. Like I said before, I offer both tarot readings and mediumship sessions. So definitely contact me today to book your private appointment. I would love to work with you. I really would. Guys, I've been reading online for about 10 years. I have been reading before that, so I don't want you to think I've only been reading for 10 years. Like I said, I've been reading way before that. I just don't like to say exactly when because we don't want to give out our age, right? A lady never reveals her age. But yes, like I said, I've been reading for a hot minute and I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. I love cards. I think I'm up to 259 decks. Yes, it's kind of crazy. I have them everywhere, everywhere. The bookcase behind me, just everywhere, everywhere. And then on top of like the 10 decks I have on my desk, it's a wild ride, but I love it. I really do. Seasons of the Witch will actually be releasing another deck come May. I am so excited. They will be releasing Litha. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh my goodness. I have all these sister decks. And guys, I'm a tarot chick. Hands down, I'm an absolute tarot chick. So for me to fall in love with oracle cards the way I have with Seasons of the Witch, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. The decks are beautiful. They really are. They truly are. I have Samhain, I have Beltane, I have Mabon, I have Imbolc, I have Yule, I have all of them. All of them that have been released thus far, I have. Yes, like I said, I'm a sucker for those decks. I really am. They're just gorgeous. In fact, just even the latest one, the Imbolc one that was released the beginning of November of last year, that one is blue. I'm thinking they're going to make Litha purple. I'm thinking, just as you know, the fifth element is spirit, and that color is purple. So I don't know, fingers crossed. We'll see. We shall see. But guys, like I said before, follow me. Make sure your notifications are set to include my page as favorites. That way you never miss a live. I do go live Friday mornings, so I will be live tomorrow morning at 7:15. That is on Eastern Standard Time. Definitely join me. I will be offering live specials as well as free 3 card readings. Yes, we have a blast. It's coffee and cards, baby. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, we have an absolute blast. It's party time, right? It is. We do. And again, yes, I do go live with like about 10 decks. I do. Guys, like I said, you got to keep it moving. And plus, not for nothing, when you have as many decks as I do, I like to appreciate them. So I keep them on a constant rotation. I do. So it's not, they don't stay stagnant, you know? The last thing I want to do is like 4 decks. you know? As nice as that would be, I wouldn't, yeah, the logistics of it. But I try to stay organized. I do. And then, like I said, that's why I keep them on a constant rotation. You know, it's important for me to also let the decks breathe. You know, that's very important too, because they need to be able to work as well. You know, and decks will let you know when they're tired. That's why, like I said before, I go live with so many decks, because I need to be able to switch out on a whim. Yeah. Guys, this has been so enjoyable this evening. Thank you all so much for joining me and tuning in again for my second broadcast. I truly appreciate you all. Thank you all so much. Thank you to my live callers. Thank you both so much for letting me read you. And to, of course, the followers that questions we answered this evening. Thank you to them as well. Guys, again, my name is Jean Rose. You can follow me at Tarot Readings by Jean Rose. I wish you all a wonderful night. Thank you again for joining me. This was an absolute blast. I definitely treasured our time together. So thank you so much. Thank you.